Okay, 6 cats are eating their breakfast and Sammy's on the loose.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
Good morning, Splashy. Good morning, Boo. He's getting some stretches in. Good morning, Stella. It is 9:03 a.m. and the cats are eating downstairs. It's fish day, so they're having the Earthborn Holistic Harbor Harvest and also the Deckhands tuna. And I'm just about to take the gates out of the door and clean up this room and get everyone here fed also. Hey, Sammy. How are you? Everyone was really good last night. Not a whole lot of noise. One thing that they did do is they kept turning these electronic toys on. It sounded like that Cat's Meow toy. I don't even know where it is. So last night I left it on the floor and I left it on for them. It only stays on for what, like 20 minutes? And then this morning I heard it on again. I was like, these cats are getting so smart. So today was weigh day for the cats. I have not weighed the cats in about 5 weeks. And they weighed the exact same thing that they weighed 5 weeks ago, which is good. They're not gaining any weight. It would be nice if they lost a little weight. For a while they were losing like 0.2 pounds a week. But to be honest, I haven't really been focusing on that at all. We've just been in pretty much survival mode with, you know, the holidays and everything that needs to be done and just activities and stuff. So I'm wondering if I could get Sammy on the scale and see how much she weighs, maybe even Richard and Nancy. Those are the 3 that'll let me pick them up. So I can't weigh anyone because they're all freaked out. Even Sammy, if I try to pick her up, she runs away from me. So maybe I'd have to do that like later in the day. Remember, the mornings are their most timid time of day. So I'm just going to come in here and work on cleaning this room while they're wandering around the house. I'm very curious as to where that Cat's Meow toy is. Oh, there it is. So it's in there. Yeah, I don't know how they got that on. Also, I did not leave that toy in there. So not only did they turn it on, but they moved it into the cat track. Hey, Sammy, what you doing? What you doing, Sammy? So I have one main concern with the cats roaming the house, and that's the kitchen. I don't mind them walking into the kitchen, but there are 3 places in this house that are off limits to cats. 1 is the kitchen counters, 2 is the kitchen table, and 3 is the dining room table. So every now and then, if I don't know where the cats are, I look in the kitchen and make sure they're not anywhere they're not supposed to be. I just put a bunch of snacks on the rug, so hopefully they'll find them. Richard and Ringo are hiding under the day sofa. The 2 boys are hiding while all the girls walk around. So we have had several cloudy days in a row, and the solar power station basically has no power. The one on top is completely dead. It needs to be charged. The one on the bottom is down to like 11%, but it's supposed to be cloudy all day. It's not really going to get any power. So I had to hook up the air purifier to like an extension cord, because I'm definitely noticing a difference in this room without the purifier on. So that purifier has probably not been on for the past 24 hours. And as I'm cleaning out this room, I'm definitely noticing a difference as far as air quality goes, because this is a small room and because there are 4 litter boxes in this room. So I made sure the air purifier is on. I should probably put it on high. It's on medium right now. The window's been open a little bit, and the next thing I need to do is get some food ready for the cats. They've been wandering around. The floor has been swept. Everything has been vacuumed. Oh, I need to put some of the toys back and straighten up the day sofa. Okay, 6 cats are eating their breakfast and Sammy's on the loose. Sammy, want a treat? You want a treat? So I'm here with some treats and some toys. I'm trying to get Sammy so I could pick her up and put her back in the room. She's being extremely stubborn today. Extremely. How you doing, Sammy? Sammy says she wants to hang out with the Christmas tree. I haven't even decorated it yet. Like, I have lights on and like a handful of ornaments. So she's eating some crunchies that I put down for her. Yesterday when she did this, I just picked her up and put her straight in the room. What's happening today is every time I try to pick her up, she's just totally fighting it and wiggling her way out of my hands. So I might have to get like a towel and throw a towel over her. I mean, the other option is just to let the other cats up with Sammy out, and yeah, I mean, I could do that, but I don't know what's going to happen. I just got her back in the room. Let me tell you how I did it. I opened the door to the bedroom, and then I was cleaning some stuff in here, like some wires I didn't want her to chew up or anything, and I was like, Sammy, come here, Sammy, come here. So she came into this room. She's never been in this room before. She was freaked out. She was scared enough that I was able to pick her up and then get her in the other room. Right now, they're like busting the door down. I don't know if it's her or someone else, but I need to get on with my day. I can't be dealing with this drama today. Today's a work day for me, so I'm going to give her some food in that room because she didn't eat anything, and then I'm going to put the gates in, and that's it. All right, so I put a plate of food in there with another can for Sammy. She's not hungry, so Nancy and Ziggy, I believe, are eating it. And Sammy's by the door. She's not happy, but that's fine. There's another day. Like, tomorrow's another day. But for today, they've had more time this morning out and about than they have the previous day. And I have other things to do today. I can't be concerned with cats fighting and killing each other. There's Boo. There's Simba. Hey, guys. You're a good man, Boo. So they were downstairs for 45 minutes today. There's about 45 minutes that the cats were out. You're going to visit the door? This is what he does. He visits the door. You visit the door. I guess Sammy wants to meet you, Boo, because she doesn't want to be back in this room with the gates. Look at this. Okay, he's hissing at Richard, or is that Ringo? It's Richard. Come here, Boo. So Boo is the wild card in this situation because of his past history and because of his FIV status. We have to remember that FIV can be passed from cat to cat by deep puncture wounds, and we've seen Boo get into fights where he's gotten deep puncture wounds and also most likely has given deep puncture wounds. So if anyone is new to this channel, if I was to shave off Boo's fur, we would just see scars, like lots and lots of battle scars. And that's what happened when he first came inside. I took him to the vet and they shaved down his leg because he had a large puncture wound that was infected and he had fever and it was just really bad. And that's what she told me. She's like, he's just covered in battle scars. This is what Boo does when I sit down here to work on my computer. So I'm sitting here, my computer's on the coffee table, and Boo makes himself comfortable on this pillow. It is 8 p.m. and that is Splash's food because I gave the cats their dinner downstairs and he doesn't want to eat downstairs. He wants to eat up here. But I want to let the kittens out. And Splash, I can't just pick him up and put him in my room. So the question is, do I let the kittens out with Splash up here eating? Or do I not? Do I just keep them in their room tonight? Because, I mean, I'd have to wait for Splash to go in my room and then the other cats are eating downstairs and it could potentially take a really long time. And if I was to let the kittens out to be with any of the other cats, it would be Splash because, you know, he's the scariest of them all. Like, he's the most feral of them, so he'd be afraid of the kittens as much as they'd be afraid of him. And if anyone was not going to attack them, I'm thinking maybe it would be Splash. The only cat that Splash really tries to attack is Boo. Like, he does try to be nasty to Boo. So I think what I'll do is I'll just wait for Splash to finish his food, and then I'll see what happens if I let the cats out. It is 8:09 p.m. Splash is now in my bedroom with the door shut. What happened was he ate most of his dinner and then he tried to go downstairs. But then when he saw that the door to downstairs was shut, he got freaked out and then he was like running around the house. And then I started kind of moving in his direction and then he ran into my room and he's under the bed. So now I'm going to let the kittens out and hopefully everything will go well and then they'll all go back in and I don't have to chase Sammy around because that'll be a problem. Coming out. Everyone's out except for Nancy and Ringo. Ringo's always the last one. Hey, Sammy. You guys good? Okay, go run around. Go run around the house. You could run around. So I'm playing with this wand toy. Ziggy's enjoying it. The other cats are wandering around. So today I ordered like 3 sets of wand toys off of Amazon. And then I also ordered another one of those Cat's Meow toys. And I ordered some of the cat it balls that light up. So hopefully those will arrive soon. I think it said they'll be here in 3 days, which was odd because normally things have been taking like a day, 2 days max. But maybe with Christmas so soon, things are taking longer, but we'll see. I'm going through wand toys pretty fast with the kittens because they really tear the feathers off of the attachments. So I think Ziggy's in the window right now. There were just 4 cats here on the sofa. This is like their favorite place to just explore the sofa, maybe because Boo likes hanging out there and then like I'm sitting here usually. To be honest, this part of the sofa usually gets used the most because it's directly facing the television on the other side of the room. Oh, look, they're kissing each other. That's Ringo and Ziggy. And then the center of the sofa gets used a lot because it's the most comfortable part. And Splash, he likes to sleep here on top of that cushion there. That's one of his favorite sleeping places. Okay, 4 kittens. And that's the blanket in the middle. So I'm sitting here on the play rug. There's Nancy. Richard is under the Christmas tree. There's Goldie. Here's Ziggy, Eva. There's Ringo, and Sammy was just by the door. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Nancy was 7. They were all kind of sitting in a circle around me. See Ringo? Sammy just fit herself under this china cabinet. Look, so who's this? That's as far as Simba used to be able to get. So Simba loses his toys under there, and he can't really get under there, but Sammy just got under there because she's much smaller. There's probably a whole stash of toys under there. So all of this just came out from underneath the china cabinet. A whole bunch of pom-poms, a lot of dusty pom-poms. Oh, Sammy just took one. It's 8:55 p.m. I just got all of the cats back in the room, and let me tell you what happened. So they're getting the homemade cooked food on 2 platters. So I put the food on the platters, brought the platters into the room, and right away about 5 of the cats just, they come into the room when I put the food down. Sammy was one of them, so I'm thinking, oh, this is great, it's going to be easy. Well, Nancy, who's down here, wasn't in the room yet, and Richard was not in the room yet. But I was able to easily get Nancy in the room, but Richard did not want to go in the room. So I shut the door because I didn't want anyone else coming back out. And then, sounds like Boo's trying to break the door down and get into the kitchen. So what happened was, I then had to try to pick up Richard, but he was scared to death of me. It was like he didn't even know me anymore because, these cats still have a ways to go as far as like socialization and training and, not being scared anymore. So I was trying to be as calm as possible. Here he is now. He just came out from under the day sofa. I was trying to be really calm with him. I brought out some dry food, so I figured let me put some dry food out for him, then I could pick him up, but he was still so afraid of me. And the problem was that I had the door shut. How do I get Richard back in without the other cats coming back out? So what I did was I kept the door open, I don't know, like an inch or two. I figured if he really wanted to go in, he'll just push his way in, whereas the other cats hopefully won't open it. So what eventually happened after trying to, follow him around the house a few times, it got to the point where I was like, the only way I'm going to get Richard in and keep the other cats in is to kind of scare him into the room. So I just ran around the house. I knew he was in the dining room, and I just ran into the dining room, and it freaked him out enough that he ran into the door. And because the door was open a few inches, I guess he saw it was open. He ran right in, and then that freaked the other cats out, so then I was able to shut the door. So here he is now. He's relaxing, and I got all the cats in. So they spent 45 minutes this morning wandering around the house. And then they had another 45 minutes this evening wandering around the house. We had some playtime in the living room. Richard spent some time underneath the Christmas tree along with 1 or 2 of the other cats. And yeah, I just wish that they wouldn't be so afraid, and I definitely need to spend more time in this room with them. The problem is that it's a week before Christmas right now, and December is the absolute busiest time of the year for me, like work-wise, and then obviously with Christmas and holiday stuff. And, Christmas shopping, wrapping presents. Usually by now I have everything done. Usually I have all my presents bought, I have everything wrapped, and I'm all ready to go. This year, I'm not done at all. Like, I barely even started wrapping, like nothing. So, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but they're just going to have to kind of wait until I could really spend more time in this room just working on, training and socializing them so they're not so afraid of me. You coming up? It's about 11:35 and I just gave the cats a snack, so they're having some canned food. I'm using up whatever I have left over in the refrigerator from this week because I used the 12.5 ounce cans of Wellness, and sometimes there's a little bit left over. So that's what they're getting, and then there was a little bit of some other food left over, so they're getting that too. and some crunchies on top. And who are we missing? We're missing Goldie. Goldie, you gonna eat some food? She's right in there. Okay. So, the cats have been hanging out. I don't know why that bed is there. They took it out from underneath the day sofa. I'm going to shut the big light, let them eat. I'll come back in a little while to remove the empty plates, and then we're good for the night. And in here, the cats have been watching nature videos, and I just gave them a snack also. And yeah, we're good. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.